So, friends, chakras. The basics of energy work with chakras. There's this thing in a person, attention. And this attention can be focused. It can be sharper, or it can be more expansive. Visual perception helps, but assume it's unavailable, just focus. Look ahead, but shift focus right, left, below, above, or behind. Visual perception helps. Shift focus right or left. Attention is independent of your eyes. You can look straight ahead, but at the same time, you can shift your focus to the right or left, or below you, or above you, or behind you. That is, the focus of attention is independent of the physical eyes. Although we usually combine them, that is, where a person looks, there he focuses his attention. Attention is crucial in hypnosis and NLP. It influences where the person's focus is and their concentration strength. These factors affect accessing the subconscious. Attention is key, depending on where his attention is. In various situations and circumstances, what strength of intense focus, deep concentration, and mindfulness, the ability of a person to control his own attention in general takes place. Depending on this, there is already an opportunity to go into the subconscious, put your flags and, as it were, influence the psyche of a person, hypnotize him, or put some programs, codes, some NLP settings. Attention is literally key. If we're talking about chakras and your concentration and focus, the first thing I learned back in the day, and what I'm encouraging you to do, is to learn how to focus your attention within your own energy centers, such as, for example, the heart or the mind. Well, we can go through them now, like, they're this way, they're that way, they have these names, they're located here, or, oh, they're not there, they're over here, oh, they're in the front, no, they're in the back, no, they're on the central channel. Yes, you have a physical body, and in it, there are energy centers. Find them. Find them with your attention. Look there for a while. The fewer ideas you have in your head about these energy centers, the better your interaction with them will be. So, you don't need to force them into any specific ideas about where exactly they are located, what their functions are, or what they do, or what depends on that. Just go inside with your attention and work with your focus. What it means to work? Keep your attention focused on that energy center, whether it's inside your head, in your heart center, in your lower dantian, or somewhere else. Just feel your body, feel that. Center inside you that's working and providing energy. Embrace the calmness and peace that comes with this focus, knowing that you are in tune with your inner self and the energy that fuels your being, to the cells around you or to some informational volume that you inevitably and unavoidably have because you are alive and breathing and functioning as a living being. The description of your cells, your psyche, your emotional state, I am not entirely sure, but your endocrine system and all of your physiological processes are meticulously and intricately laid out in this comprehensive matrix of information. People who can see this information perceive it as a kind of light or aura around a person. In fact, it's an informational field where all the processes happening within the physical, mental, emotional, and other bodies are reflected by this light. What to do, friends? Some people start focusing on the lower chakras, like the lower dantian and so on. Some people start with the upper chakras, yeah, right inside the head. Some people go through the heart chakra. I recommend you try everything. Try both, and then some more. See what resonates with you the most, where it feels easier and simpler. You easily focus here, where you needn't look much, and struggling areas need work. People do what's easy, where they succeed. If they see their success as excessive, pushing that side causes imbalance. Well, as always, People tend to do what's easier, where they're already succeeding. And then, if they understand that where they're already succeeding, there's actually too much, and it will lead to an imbalance if you start pushing that side. So, you need to go in the opposite direction for balance. Again, this is my personal journey. You figure it out for yourself. If a person goes where they're already succeeding, the chance of them achieving success and uncovering some kind of imaginative perception or something else is greater. But from that moment on, you'll have a pattern of moving in just one direction, one path. It's greater. But from this moment on, you'll have a pattern of moving in just one direction, one path. I recommend that the result might come a little later, but you'll have the right structure. Learn to focus on the central channel. Learn to enter the empty bamboo. From there, go to the lower dantian, then the middle dantian, and finally the upper dantian. Find the place where you're struggling the most, where you have the least sensations. Stay there a bit longer. Where you're succeeding more, spend less time there. And gradually build up your inner volume, your table of sensory interpretations. Energy techniques we share can help with this. Start with Reiki, then other flows, and as you work with them, you'll find more ways to see how you can manage your attention within yourself. Then, you'll understand what you can do with that attention and focus, sending it into your energy center, chakra, or field. And then you'll come to understand what you can do with that attention and focus, such as directing your mental energy and concentration towards specific goals or tasks, like a little impulse, a smile, happiness, joy that you can send into yourself, into that energy center, into the chakra of your field, into that volume, which is the space where your personal energy resides and flows. And what can you do with that? How can you inflate it? What effects can this have? I think truly all of this is extremely valuable and undeniably significant and crucial because it closely relates to both mental and physical health. So, when there's not enough energy, when the center collapses, when we see that a person, instead of smiling, feels a big black hole inside them, it's absolutely and indeed very hard to smile in there. Doesn't smile. I've truly been in that state. I know deeply what it's like. I know absolutely how to get out of it, and I know how valuable it is to live again, to feel joy again, to feel that everything is okay. This is a priceless gift. Look within, find energy centers. Using your mind and will, you can boost energy in your body. Mastering this skill reveals its worth. You can use your own consciousness, your attention, your will, and your spirit to boost the energy in your own body, in your own energy centers by focusing deeply and consistently, and harnessing the power of mindfulness and meditation to enhance and amplify the vitality and vibrancy within. Naturally, if you learn to do this, if you learn to pump up that potential, to inflate it, you'll see its value. It has a huge impact on the processes happening around you. You have energy, as I mentioned, in these chakras, but it needs to unfold in the world, in life, in your processes that are really happening to you. If there's no energy, it doesn't matter if you're a genius 10 times over or if you know how to make it happen 20 times. It just won't unfold. There's nothing to unfold. No potential has developed. No matter how many right moves you make, nothing will come of it because there's nothing to give birth to. There's no potential that has unfolded. No matter how many right moves you make, nothing will come of it because there's nothing to give birth to there. There's no fuel that allows for interaction. Some people might say, it's empty, I'm not interested. Hey, there's everything here, let's go, we can do it now. And on the flip side, there's energy, and you're just sitting there staring at the ceiling. Someone comes up to you and says, hey, look, everything's here, let's go, we can do it all right now. So that's it. And it all worked out. Again, we have a wonderful course on working with energy chakras. Yes, 21 days. The initial basic course, yes, I filmed everything on my phone back then, but it is wonderful because there is a huge number of techniques, a huge amount of real work. Yes, it is a treasure trove, which I recommend to you. Well, then come to the retreat, and, of course, with my own eyes, in direct interaction, I will show you, tell you, and you will see for yourself how it all works, and what value it is for the chakras to spin, and give light to you and everyone around you, and experience the energy in a way that is truly transformative and enlightening, and feel the vibrations. I'm waiting for everyone. Light and love.